Hey Taurus, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading with no particular timeline, just channeled messages for your highest good at this time whenever you come across this reading. Beloved Spirit, what do you have for Taurus? Taurus. Trust, patience, sensuality. I'm also seeing something blooming out of darkness or out of pain. Okay, I see the flowers budding out of a heart that was once maybe broken. So this is a symbol of maybe being able to love again, to receive again, to try again. Okay, let's see what else. The Sun, self-expression and embodied truth. And Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. I'm getting with the Sun card that your time will come again. Your time will come again. I don't know what this means for you, but this could mean a new relationship, career, your time to shine again. With the Pisces card being so close, you are really called to use your intuition, to use your ability to tune in real deep to what answers lie within, because you may be wondering how to take your life, or if you should follow this course, or if you should start again, open your heart again, start anew. Going deep with this Pisces card, you will find your answers, and I believe the answer will be yes. With the Sun card being so close, you're ready. It's time. Let's open up this reading. Inner power. Okay, that's what this is all about. Trusting your inner power. This is what's going to allow you to truly express yourself in the best way possible, where it brings in the opportunity, it calls it in. Okay, instead of you needing to go for something. I see you entering a place where you are now able to attract, where you are now able to receive, call in, bring in. I see wishing upon a star, making wishes, journaling, writing your intentions down being very important. But most importantly is connecting to your inner power and intuition. It's going to help you face a fear head on, so that that fear doesn't immobilize you any longer. That fear will turn into your greatest power and strength. but it requires you to face it. That's the scary part. But once you do, look how that candle just burned out so timely. Once you do, that's just going to be a thing of the past. It's never going to affect you ever again. That's the thing about fears. It's just an illusion. So the only way to get through a fear is to face it. Face it head on. Show it that you're bigger than what it is. It's just an illusion. Bring light to the situation as well. What else? Follow your dreams, okay? Being so close to the Sun card, that is so important. This is where your vitality lies. Okay, Taurus, for the Taurians who are not following their dreams, for the Taurians who are not making wishes and taking intentional action, this message is for you. Some of you feel lethargic. Some of you feel like your life is not working the way you want it to work, or you're not showing up the way you want to show up because some of you are not actually following the dream. You know what your dreams are. You know what you're talented at. There's some fear to move through. Some sort of fear to move through. And once you do, I'm hearing the world is your oyster. Okay? The opportunities are endless, limitless. Not only can you reach for your dream, you can make it yours. But you have to follow, you have to trust. You have an inner guide with the Pisces card. You have that inner guide already, telling you where to go. It's pushing you, it's nudging you, it's calling you. It might be a very gentle call. Are you willing to follow? Are you willing to answer the call? Are you willing to show up? Beauty. Taurus, you're beautiful, and so is your gift, and so is your talent, and so is what you have to offer the world in whatever capacity you're able to offer it. Don't shy away for feeling like you're not good enough, worthy enough, smart enough, talented enough, beautiful enough, thin enough, thick enough. You are everything you need to be to show up in whatever it is you're calling or you're being called towards. You are enough. You are more than enough, actually, with the beauty card. You have everything it takes and more. But if you don't show up, this is just going to be a thing in the shadows. Nobody's going to be able to witness your divinity. And you're not going to be able to benefit. And reap the rewards of what it is to live an actualized life, a life where you're in full expression and you're able to embody your truth and show up the way you want to show up, Taurus. It's time to stop allowing the world to dictate how you show up when you show up. It's time to take control of your schedule, your timeline, in the sense of not allowing fears or impediments or people, naysayers, to get in the way. quiet time and higher consciousness. This is how you connect deep. Through meditation, through stillness. Reading as well is really good for Taurus, and also writing, channeled writing, where you just free flow and let the ideas come through to you. I see your soul expanding, or at least wanting to expand. It wants to break free from a mold that you have put on yourself, sort of just a limit. Your soul wants to be limitless. It doesn't want a container to encapsulate it. Okay, with the Sun card, there's a lot of truth to embody. There's a lot of, I'm seeing artistic ability. And I'm seeing, with this higher consciousness card, it's time to receive more. So your capacity to receive more wants to be increased. Where have you been just holding yourself in a container, in a space that has maybe been limiting or stifling? Your soul wants to break free now. Are you willing? Are you willing to go there? I noticed parenting and children are at the bottom of the deck. So some of you are parents. Children are a focal point. I get it. I'm a mom. But how do we learn how to be the best mothers, the best fathers? But also being able to show up in our full expression as divine beings who have gifts, who have talents, and not holding ourselves back because we feel like it's going to take away from parenting or our children. If anything, I'm just learning that it's going to add. It's going to add to their lives. It's not taking away anything. But it's a hard lesson to learn. We're going to get to the Taurus soon. But I'm guided to the Inner Child Oracle. Go inward. It is time to connect to your inner child. I think Gemini got this energy. You might have Gemini placements, or you may want to watch that reading. They also got the higher consciousness. Something about going deep, going within, is going to give you the legs to stand on. It's going to give you the strength, the power, the courage, the bravery to face life's adversities, challenges, difficult people that come up on your path, but not allowing it to immobilize you, stop you, impede you in any kind of way. Going inward also allows you and your spirit and your aura to expand outward and onward. Your aura, your ability to touch, to have an impact on people. I feel like it's expanding or wanting to expand. Are you willing to sit in quiet in meditation, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's challenging or difficult? Even when there's so many things to do? Something about going inward is going to help you through this time period in being able to live a fully embodied life where you are in the driver's seat. You are a co-participant. It's no longer about other people. It's no longer about pleasing. It's no longer about, okay, them first and then me. I'll put their mask on first and then I'll put my mask on. It's about putting on your mask so fast that you're now able to help and put on other people's masks around you so much faster because you're able to help yourself first. There's something about needing to serve yourself first and do what's important to you. What else for Taurus? Queen of Swords. Your truth matters, your words matter, what you feel or think matters. Staying true to yourself, standing your ground. Showing up how you want to show up on your time. Also knowing when to limit times with certain people. Limiting times or time spent on the phone or in interaction. Queen of Swords knows how to protect their energy, their mental health, their sanctity. What else for Taurus? Ten of Cups. With you embodying your fullest and highest truth, you're not taking away from anybody. In fact, you'd be adding and contributing more to people's lives. When a Taurus prospers, when a Taurus blooms, when a Taurus recognizes their full beauty, inside and out, intellectual, spiritual, physical, you have the capacity to touch people's lives, to bring more to the table. As opposed to a Taurus who limits themselves, belittles themselves, holds themselves in a container, hides their beauty, their truth, hides their gifts. You're not able to help anyone, especially not yourself. Anything else for Taurus? Ten of Pentacles. The world is your oyster. You can have your cake and eat it too. High Priestess. Your inner power, that's the Pisces, that's the inner power card. From inner power, you're able to express outwardly. This is the yin and the yang. You have the Sun and the High Priestess. That full moon behind it, backing you, supporting you. It's okay to go within, but you gotta know when to come out as well and express and share. You have so much to share, so much within that wants to be tapped into, that wants to be explored. You get to bless the world when you're in your full expression. Okay? When you're in your full embodiment, You'll have surplus. So if any Taurians are struggling financially, I invite you to ask yourself where you're not showing up fully, in your full capacity, doing what you want to do, how you want to do life. It's not about sitting at home all day, watching TV or YouTube, or scrolling through social media and calling that a life. You are meant for so much more. You are meant for so much more. You are meant to experience. And you're also meant to touch people's lives in a way. I see communities, I see people, but I also see you needing time alone. So you have the best of both worlds. You need time to retreat, but there are times where you need to come out and you're able to bring in and call in the right attention and the right community. You support them, they support you. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. There's a higher calling, there's a higher purpose. This message is saying that loud and clear. Time to tap in. Let's get a return to spirit card, because a lot of us are just returning back to our fullest, wisest selves expression. Look, that power card is flipped over, no surprise. Tapping into our full power. Anything else for Taurus? Violet flame. The power card rules the third chakra, the solar plexus. This is where we experience our own sense of personal power. If you have drawn this card today, it is because Spirit is asking that you focus on your own sense of personal power and claim it. Have you been hiding from your power or afraid to own it? Have you been feeling powerless or fearing you're not strong enough? It's time to focus on your solar plexus and start to build your sense of personal power. Sometimes there can be a drain from our solar plexus because we are unintentionally corded to another person, most often in close relationships. This energetic cord runs directly from our third chakra and attaches to the other person. We unknowingly let others siphon off our power. This can happen if we are enabling or trying to please someone. It can also happen if we fear losing the love of that person or we feel attacked in some way. It is time for you to look closely at why this has happened to you and ask your guides and angels to assist you with cutting that cord. This card also comes in if we are in fear of claiming our power, of standing tall and showing the world exactly who we are. Most often we have had experiences in our early years where we personally witnessed the misuse of power or had someone attempt to diminish our own. That was in the past though. And you know how power is not to be used. You also know that not claiming your own power does not serve you. It's time for you to claim you, to claim your life, and claim the fact that you are a powerful, incredible soul. Wow, this is everything. with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles being center, and then we have Queen of Swords and the High Priestess surrounding this reading. We see what has been the focal point for Taurus. It's been the family, it's been the community. I feel like you have a lot of people relying on you, depending on you, whether that's financially or for emotional support, spiritual support. That is a huge burden in a sense, where the reason it's coming through and you have this Power card, that could be a great energetic leak. So Queen of Swords, remember how I got that energy of knowing when to limit time. So if there's too much time spent on the phone and people are calling you because they want to vent or they want to get something off their chest, maybe learning or setting a boundary, showing them that maybe I'm not always the go-to person for that. I'm not able in this moment to take your call. Let some calls go to voicemail while you do your work or what's important to you. I feel like for some of you, the outside world has taken up a toll on your time, your energy, space, and finances. And in a way, it's time to draw back in. So you have a few messages here. Yes, you are meant to touch lives. You are meant to make an impact. But you are meant to do so in a way that also serves you. That also serves your time. That doesn't constantly take away. So knowing when to draw in for power. You do need a lot of quiet time. I'm seeing, like, let's say you attended a gathering or a party and you're having the best time. That can be draining afterwards when there's that crash coming home. So I feel like protecting your energy, we have it almost looks like tentacles, but it's not. It's part of her cape or her robe, and that's a form of protection. And I'm also seeing that in the higher consciousness, knowing when to, I don't even want to say put up the boundaries, because it's more than that, it's energetic. So some of you may carry crystals and set the intention that may reflect off, okay, other people's low vibrations, their energy, their weaknesses, so it doesn't rub off on you. High Priestess is maintaining one's own sacred energy and not being like a sponge and absorbing, okay? Because your aura is here to grow outwards and onwards. We don't want it encapsulated or stifled by all the people around you. Some Tauruses, you live in, there's big family, a lot of people, or you live in a multiplex where there's more than one unit, okay? Filling up your apartment or your space with your world, your music, okay? Because I feel like there's an energy that could be encroaching. And that takes us into the violet flame, because I sense there's more here. Most of us experience a dark or difficult time at some point or another. And although it may feel like it will never end or never be better, the Violet Flame card is here to tell you that it will be. The only way to conquer the shadows in our life is to turn off all the lights and face the darkness head on. This is a process. A purification The violet flame shines its light, providing you with the way and means to see your way out of the inner darkness once the shadows have been conquered. The experience you are having right now, although painful and challenging, is providing you with the means and opportunity to clearly see what is and is not working in your life anymore. It can help you to see how you've been allowing yourself to be in the world and how you have been holding yourself back. It can help bring the clarity to recognize the people who help serve your highest good and those who do not. In the center of this fractal image is the symbol of the bat. In animal medicine, the bat is a symbol of change. He holds the light of the violet flame for you as a means of guiding you through this process of change. When you do make your way back, you will find that neither you nor your life is exactly the same as before. Change is an inevitable part of the process. It is nearly complete, sweet soul. Just know that once you have made your way through, you will be stronger both within yourself and on your journey. You will have more clarity about your path and how you want to walk it. Powerful. I love how that ties in with some of the first messages I was getting. Let's get another message from your spirit animal guides. Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Lion is a symbol for royalty, mastery, and power. It is also a strong female archetype. Lionesses do the hunting, care for the young, and survive because of their cooperation. Lionesses create a carefree existence for their playful cubs. Lions are one of the few cats that live in a community. The pride lives in the moment without care. The male lions are charged to be protective, passionate, and possessive. If lion is your totem, use stealth and patience when pursuing your dreams for success. If you are a lioness, know you are responsible, a great leader and provider. You work well in a team. Some lion people need to look out for self-absorption. The evolved lion person is given the task of protecting the pride and especially the young. Lion can be invoked in times of threat and are a great force against negative energies. Call upon lion for confidence, vitality, and the power to stand your ground with confidence. Let's do a love pull for Taurus. Miracles. The challenges you face now are crucial to your future success. Sometimes things are tipped on their head so that a new perspective is visible. A cycle ends and a new one begins. And with a new beginning, a miracle unfolds. For you deserve to be and have what your soul desires. Life is a miracle and every moment is a blessing. Sometimes a moment is all it takes for everything to change for the better. So Taurus, if you've dealt with difficult love situations, there's this energy of hope that what a new day could bring. So waking up with this, feeling this notion that today can be different. You know, you could meet the love of your life if you're ready, if the time is right. Miracles is kind of just getting out of the way and allowing, making space for, opening your arms with embrace, calling in instead of searching and striving for. But when you're calling in, that also means showing up. Okay, not hiding. But you're still just calling in. You're not chasing, you're not searching, you're not pursuing all the time, especially when it relates to love. This is allowing it to show up. Okay? Allowing love to find you. I also sense with this card that there's a lot more going on in your life. And you may not even be focused on love. So we'll tune in next time to see how this unfolds. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comments below. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website. Everything is in the description box. I'll see you next time. Love you.